Here we go. Twin Ring Motegi race number 3, I guess. Apparently, there was a race last week I didn't know about. I'm kidding. I knew about it. I just couldn't be there. iRacing's ARCA series live here on the Captain Esports Network for race number 3. Twin Ring Motegi, Konnichiwa in Japan. We will not be talking much Japanese here, much like that song in the 80s, but we will be racing in Japan this afternoon as we welcome you into the third race, as I mentioned, of 8 at Twin Ring Motegi. Why is this thing all jacked up? Anyways, who put that over there? Yeah, Talladega. Yeah, I even got it updated. Who? My producer's fired. Anyways, get off my screen. This is what happens when you get home like 10 minutes ago. My starting lineup's even sideways. What in the world is going on here? I think everything is over there. I don't get it. Interesting. I'll fix that here in a moment. All right, starting lineup there. Brandon Alfin and Robbie Yachty on the pole. Well, Brandon's on the pole. Robbie's second. Tim Averill, Alex Bryson. That's a TI lockout up there at the top, by the way. Eric Tupper, Nick Uricchio, gold at last. Starting 6th. Stephen Miles, 7th with Kyle Ethier, 8th. Brett Rolls, Dalton Wilson, Ryan Steinhoff, and Ryan Whitaker, who's been, well, the controversial one this week, if you will, at your top 12 as we come here to the green flag. I think I broke my stuff or something. I don't know what's going on here. But anyways, I don't even know how many laps we're doing tonight, but it's more than one. Points, I'll update that here in a little bit, let you guys know where that's at. But either way, pace car is in from a race that NASCAR once ran back in the 1998 season here. Twin Ring Motegi, green flag is out. We are racing from Japan. Our camera snipe presented by TrackCams22.com. You can check them out online, on Facebook, and I'm not even going to get to finish. Caution's out. We didn't even start the daggum race. Stephen Miles is in, or no, it's Stephen Melnick. I'm used to Miles being in the one car. Dallas Childers involved. Zach Mertez and Chris Lewis is not involved because he's not racing because he did something stupid last week. At least this will give me an opportunity to fix everything real quick. Let's see what happened to Dallas. Oh, he spun the tires in front of the whole entire country. Not only that, there was a couple others that had issues. There's Melnick. There's the 60. I think that's a 6. Down Landon Erholtz over there swerving. Ronald Piles involved after his fantastic start there at Talladega. Oh, somebody was blinking up top there. Is that Mertz's? Hell, even Robbie Yachty spun the tires. Well, everybody's spinning the tires. It's rain on the track. Rain on the track. Good grief. Ross Chastain, your thoughts? That's what I thought too. Good grief. Caution's out for the first time for the whole damn field. .51 involved. 46 jacks up to 66. Durhold gets sideswiped by Dominic. Holy moly, donut shop. Hey, for some reason, we're still green. There's no caution. I'm showing the replay over here. Brandon Halfin leads. Let me guess, my ticker's way over there, too. Yep, what else is new? All right, give me a second here. Let me get this fixed. They've done jacked me all up here. Lewis, throw the caution. Come on. Let me try something here real quick. Of course, everything's good until tonight, right? As we ride with Brandon Alfin, couple cars off the track already. Unfortunately, I can't tell you because I'm using my monitor as a screen to see. But basically, what has happened is this whole entire screen is shifted to the left. So let's go down to... I blame Ross for this. That's pretty good speeds out here right now. All right, so I'm going to actually bring up another ticker real quick from my other leagues. And I'm going to look at something, so you're going to... Ah, so it's not just... that answers my question. Something has happened, apparently. So I was going to say if that one was normal, because that's the league I broadcasted last night. What the hell's going on around here? They're messing with my shizzle. Alright, I promise it'll be fixed here in like 2 seconds. Here we go. I know how to fix this. Meanwhile, you're watching the front of the field, surprisingly. That's not being done on purpose. I'm just not even watching. So if anybody spins or wrecks or gets past, I don't know. Who are you cheering on tonight? Let me ask that question. So that should be... Wait a minute. Oh, that's not the answer. What? Oh, well, I thought I had it. Well, this picked a fine time to screw up on me, huh? And the reason why I know it's got everything to the left right now for some reason. And this whole empty space over here. So for now, to fix this, here's what we're going to do. It's got the whole thing cut off now. Technical issues. See, we got good fights going on back here. Let's check this out here. This is pretty much from the leaders back. You got Miles, Bryson, Tupper's in here. Tupper had a penalty last week that we'll talk about here. Kyle Ether there in the 8 car. Robbie Oddie, one of the 15 people who spun their tires. I am frustrated. It's not like Lewis. Oh, wait. An egg-shaped oval. This is obviously a very wide track. Turn 1 and 2 very wide. You can almost, you're not going wide open with the flat banking, but at least you're able to kind of roll the corner a little bit, where turn 3 and 4 is pretty tight. You can almost call this a less banked Darlington, but a lot wider. And you do not want to go up the track at all. So for some reason, what I think has happened is they messed with the settings. And now I have to adjust back. is not good because that means I got to do it to all of them. Hey, April's gone to the front, by the way. We'll show you the lead as soon as this crap gets fixed. Ross Chastain's done messed up my damn race. He's messed up my ticker. Damn you, Ross. Go to the right. Go to the right. 16 laps complete, by the way, of 80. All right, so of course this one fixes okay. Y'all see this, right? That one's working. It's still off a little bit. Up caution's out for somebody. We get 811 as a sponsor here for a second. Taylor James brings out the caution for the first time. He is not the winner at Iowa. It's just something that's on the screen right now. So thank God the first caution's out. That gives me a chance to fix this crap. Yeah, I know, Ross. I know. I honestly have no clue what has happened here. I thought I might be able to fix it, but that's what I get for thinking. Hey, wait a minute! It put itself back! The hell? And now everything's normal again. I literally touched nothing, and everything went back to normal. For God's sakes. I swear it was Ross Chastain that ruined everything. Alright, well, first caution's out. Lap 18. Give me a second here. I'm going to make a change exit on this screen. I honestly don't know how to fix I don't even know how to explain it other than I'm sorry that happened. Supposed to be a laid-back broadcast. Now you're getting my mean side coming out. My evil... Yo, maybe it's this league. This league pissed me off all those times when I was racing. Hey, everybody's on pit road. You guys can watch what happened there while I work on this. My prediction, somebody up front's going to come out first. I do have a beer next to me, by the way, and it's about to get really chugged really quickly. Knucklehead. It's weird. This has happened a few times before where, like, like in practice, it won't come up right, and all of a sudden in the race it changes and it's fixed, and it's like, what in the world just happened, you know? And this is not the 0th caution. All right, what'd I miss? Of course, I can't show you the caution because I just reset everything, so that's great. Let's see if I can show you everything from the start of the race here. Let's, I can do it this way. Oh, that's a win for me almost. All right, so here's the start of the race, and everybody just did the cha-cha slider to the left. Take it back now, y'all. To the right now, y'all. Everybody wreck. And I showed the replay for like 10 minutes, and there was no caution for it. And Eureka goes up there and hits the wall. And Dallas goes up and hits the wall. I'm literally hitting the incident button and it's showing me all the wrecks. Dominic gets the wall. All these people. Landon slides up and Cramo into the wall. And then here's the caution. Taylor James. Oh! Taylor James, you've been chastained. No, Casey, you've watched my technology fail me tonight. Some reason my ticker was like way off the screen, and I just spent the first 16 laps of this race fixing it. Thankfully, this is, as Chris wants me to call it, a comedy race. So we got the 0th caution out. We've literally hit the Del McCowart's caution. With Eric Tupper leading, Brett Rolls, Brandon Alphin, Stephen Miles, Tim Averill, your top 5. Brian Whitaker's on pit road, Durhold, the whole entire team of theirs. David Stringle running a Little Caesars car, which, by the way, if you have T-Mobile Tuesday, you can get a pretty good deal right now. I need that beer. I heard that. Speaking of pay cuts, I was told late tonight that there's a meeting tomorrow apparently going on with our CEO. Here we go. Am I hiring? All right, pace car's in. Going to go green. We do got a story, by the way, to share because I haven't had a chance to talk about it with everything going on. Yep, see? I told you. All right, green flag back out. Red Rolls, who finished 3rd last week and was the one person in the league that's like, dude, you're going to broadcast this race? I'm excited for it. Yeah, that didn't happen. And this race being the one last week at, where the hell they raced? Oh, the Milwaukee Mile. Down the back straight away they go. Brandon Alphin inside of Tupper there in the 115. That is for the 5th position. This is, again, the tighter portion of this track. The egg-shaped oval Twin Ring Motegi, which, by the way, the All-American ARCA Series, Casey Carrington, will be running later this season. So he's getting a little sneak peek of what could be happening. Up front, there goes Miles. Oh, they're wrecking again. Enrique's gone around. There's Clement Tyne Downing. Rick Ward in his chromed yellow machine goes around. This is the 2nd caution. I think Dalton Wilson might have got a piece of this. Let's see what happens. We roll that beautiful bean footage. 3 wide off 3 at Zach Mertez. The TI driver in a go-kart apparently at GoPro. Oh, Dalton gets into the back of Rick Ward and sends him packing. Rick Ward, you've been Rost chastained. Dalton Wilson doing his best Finley Fitzsimmons impersonation here. You know, it looks like Rick saved it for a minute, and then everybody else wrecked. Yep, Ross memes have made it here. And if we keep wrecking, I might have to throw up the best Ross memes I've seen. I gotta find somebody who can make me the. I might have talked to Sam Fontaine. I wanted to get the one where he says Telderd with the guy from Grand Theft Auto and change it to Chastained, but this will do for now. No, stay away from Motegi. No bueno. Wish there was a way I could zoom it right in on Ross. Ah! All right, well, congratulations to Rick Ward. You've been chastained. Let's have some fun now. I'm gonna create some drama. Hey, you with the face.
That's me.
Oh yeah, that's you. Hey, so what's this penalty all about that I'm hearing about?
So apparently, any incident can get reviewed, whether or not it causes a caution, which is not in the rule book. So my question is, why have a rule book if we're just going to make up fantasy rules?
Well, you got to remember, we're all fans of NASCAR.
That is true. That is true. This is a NASCAR sanctioned event. So
sanctioned?
Yeah, sanctioned.
Shawshank Redemption?
Well, you know, I don't want to get sued. So
Fair.
if you go sanction, then you can kind of, you know, if the president's going to jail, anyone can go to jail. So I'm trying to watch my, cross my T's and dot my I's very carefully on the broadcast, sir.
All right. So what you're putting an appeal in. So what's the appeal? What state your appeal right now and why you think you should not have the penalty?
All right. So this is a twofold process. The first board meeting did not implicate me in a caution, whereas there was additional footage that said I caused the caution. So either way, we have two incidents and one caution. Whether it's me or Brandon, one of us did not technically cause the caution. We just happened to have incidents at the same time. In my case, whoever caused the caution, okay, you get your -3. Whoever did not cause the caution should not have a penalty because there's nothing in the rule book about not causing cautions and getting a penalty. So this isn't about Ryan and Rhino Blaster Racing. This is about what's fair for the league and what's fair for the league going forward.
So basically, if I get this right, you were blamed for the caution after the caution was already blamed for.
Yes.
Because
and then the blame was put on me, which is fine, but then the blame should come off of the other party that is getting blamed for it and penalized. There should be only one penalty per caution. And if we're just going to start reviewing incidents willy-nilly, well then...
Ian, we're having fun here, that's why.
Yeah, some of us are.
Wow. Anyway, so I think the right thing to do here would be, since they're really... Because here's the question. You both wrecked at the same time, right? There were two wrecks at two different places at one time?
Simultaneous caution. Of course, you can only have one credited caution, which
right.
looks like it's me after... it was already placed on somebody else. So that's neither here nor there. I'm fighting for the fairness of cautions get penalties, incidents do not, because that is what the rule book states.
That is true. But here's what it comes down to. Is there's really no telling who caused the caution.
iRacing will tell you that I caused the caution. So I'll fall on the sword. Say I caused the caution. How is Brandon getting penalized? That's not fair.
I see.
This is also not horseshoes and hand grenades, so I mean I get that, but I want to be fair.
I see. So I understand. I see you. It's been dramatic on you and has affected your work life.
I haven't worked in a week. And I'll just
I-
be honest with you, Chris. I haven't worked
yes,
in a week.
it's
And
that's fair. And I see your deals at Kevin Whitaker Chevrolet have fallen.
yeah,
Which usually well, it's not June yet, so it's not truck month. So
we're actually in truck season right now.
Oh, well,
truck season.
Oh, well, there you go. Well,
And
anyways,
we're green.
Yeah, you're going green. I'm on replay mode still. Jesus, I suck. Good luck.
Bye.
Let me get Ryan down to his channel. He's probably waiting for me to move him. Oh, they're wrecking. Rick Ward's in the wall again. Caution's back out. Colonel Mustard backed into the wall. Hey, Ian, just to verify this, we're having a laid-back fun time in this league, so that was actually part of the Cretan controversy, is bringing him up here and having some fun with it. So I don't think he's really as mad as it sounds like. To just verify, because I don't know if you're new to watching us tonight, but appreciate you watching. This is my laid-back broadcast style tonight, where, yeah, that's what Chris wants me to do. The third caution's out. Let's see what happened to Rick again. Did he get Rick rolled? Colonel Mustard, turn 3. I think I know how this is going to end. Yikes! Rick, once again! You've been rossed. You know, that might be something Lewis, are you watching? Because you're suspended for something stupid last week. Lewis is watching the stream, I think. Hello! Lewis! What the hell are you doing? Hello!
What is up?
I don't know. I've had an interesting thing we brought up here since you're suspended and probably sitting there eating ho-hos right now.
I'm doing what I do best and helping Robbie get to the front.
Well, tell him he can't go to the front when he turns right into the wall in the start.
Yeah, well, see, we wanted to prove to everybody that we were fast tonight by getting 2 minutes of damage right off the start.
Well, that's how you do it right there, boys. That's how you do it. So I've had a interesting suggestion brought up. It's funny, I've had a couple people on the stream think that there's actually like drama going on with the whole Ryan thing. I'm like, guys, we're having fun with this. But the chat feels they should have a vote in the appeal.
What does the chat think?
What does the chat think? It's a great question. I mean,
I'd love to hear what the chat thinks.
I personally think we should blame Ross Chastain.
As everybody else blames him, so why not?
Right. And for the second time tonight, Rick Ward has been rossed.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel bad for him. He's he is JJ Yellied.
Oh, geez. Action's detrimental. Well, go back to your being suspended because you got something cleared that you weren't supposed to get cleared, which apparently you weren't clear on.
Imagine that the league owner breaks the rules.
Figure that one out, crowd. Anyways, all right, go back to what you're doing. Go teach Audie something.
I will do my best. We got all our damage fixed, so we're hoping to put this Jim Cook Chevrolet into victory lane tonight. I just wanted to thank Ian Buchanan and Chris in Parts. Love them to death, and hope they hear this.
Yeah, Ian does hear it. He's one of the guys that I think he thinks Ryan's actually legitimate complaining.
Oh, perfect. Ian's going to love me tomorrow because we had a client come in today, and I did not do what Ian asked me to do, and I'm sure I'm going to get a text message about this.
Well, then again, when do you ever do something that you've been told to do?
Never.
Ah, there you go. All right, go to your room.
All right.
That's the boss man, Chris Lewis. That guy there is actually the main reason I'm broadcasting still, because when I streamed his IndyCar league, can I still say that? He was like, he saw the potato I had and what I was doing with it, and it was getting older. Still sitting back here behind me, by the way. And he said, "Hey, Scala, let's get you a new computer." And here I am now with what I have. So, I owe my debt to Lewis. All right, so basically, now let's put the series hat on. So to explain what Whitaker's saying is last week there was a wreck that in the unbroadcasted Milwaukee Mile race, my restream was actually nixed for infomercials apparently. In this race, there was a wreck apparently where there were simultaneous wrecks that brought a caution out. And apparently there was the wreck by the committee, which they used to vote faults for wrecks, put the wreck on one person. And then later, the wreck got changed to Mr. Whitaker. So Whitaker's appealing the call because in this league you lose 3 points, which are crucial because there's only 8 races and the max amount of points you get in a race is like 28 or something like that. So he actually is appealing the call. And basically, we were having some fun with it tonight. We were actually going to do a therapy session with me, but we ran out of time. And again, late work caught me off guard. So, yeah, high school cornhole. That's definitely it right there. That's right there. 1, sounds illegal. And 2, yeah, no. I'm just staying away from that, Casey. No. That sounds like a game at a college gone wrong right there. Just saying. All right, green flag going to come back out. So ever since we got everything fixed, we've gotten all of 1 lap of green. Everybody spins the tires down the front straightaway to turn 1. Stephen Miles up front, Brandon Alphin, Alex Bryson, Kyle Ethier, Brett Rolls, your top 5. I could have been preempted for Sri Lanka cricket, but I think you still got to pay like a $60 fee to watch it. As Alfred to the inside of Miles. Bob, if you're still watching, by the way, in case you didn't notice, we're just having fun. It's a little different than what we do on Sunday and Monday nights, my friend. I said something about... All right, look, I'm going to request... I will accept your friend request right now. Man engaged to a doll announces birth of third... What the hell? Anyways. I wonder if that happened in cornhole. Never mind. Oh, caution's back out. 4th time or so. Yep, we might be going to Ross Chastain meme hour here in a second. I just didn't want you to be surprised because obviously, yes, we do our thing in Sim 500 and you know, put on great shows, but this is one of those. Chris is like, dude, I just want you to have fun. I'm like, all right. Let's see the caution replay real quick and see who it is. I hope it's not Rick Ward for the sake of us. Doesn't say who it is. I hear tires squealing. Marinik sideways here. We got the 51 out of shape. That's Whitaker. Did Whitaker just bring out a caution when we're talking about a caution? That would be kind of weird. Oh boy. Oh, Clementine just cleans out Whitaker and cleans out Dalton. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my... Caution's out. Ryan Whitaker and Dalton Wilson. You've been rossed. All right, so pit stops just happened again. And remember, 2 sets of tires, 40% fuel. So these guys have to pit once or twice here during this 80-lap race. Robbie Oddie and Ronald Piles have stayed out. Melnick stayed out, and Stephen Miles wins the race. Off of pit road, Brandon Alphin second, Tim Abril third, Kyle Ethier fourth. And while we have a break in the action, you're not going to see it on the screen. but I am going to walk over here. My other internet page. I'm going to open up my iRacing. Oh, yeah. And how do you get to friend request anyways? How do you do this? All right, here we go. Friends and studied list. There we go. This works. By the way, side note, I'm still in my work clothes. Let's see. Friends. Incoming friend request. Aaron Thomas. Ignore. Casey Carrington. By the way, hey, here we go. Received request March 6th. Casey Carrington on Christmas Day wanted to be my friend. Bryce McCune all the way back in September. That shows you when I last checked him. Side note, I'm still waiting on Corey Heim for that one time I raced him to be my friend, but he hasn't accepted yet. Anyways. Oh, I think it's that time of the night. I think they've done swap discords on me. Where are they at? They're not there. They think they can hide from me. They're not in that discord. What discord are they in? I'm looking for Miles. Miles is hiding. Me and Alfin will be in my... Oh, that's where they're at. They're in Miles. Miles has got his own discord, by the way. Yeah, see, I can't move myself in here. What the hell?
What?
Hello.
Hello.
The TI teams all ran from Robbie Oddie. Apparently, this is the adult section or something. I don't know.
This is TI, not Mimsy.
Hey, Dalton.
Oh,
Why you going out there and Rossing people?
I can't say it on the stream. I can't help it. He had a really early break in the. I don't know why.
Yeah, you took Colonel Mustard out. Good job. Anyways, hey, my phone's right as you're lucky, Miles. I was about to throw a joke at you. Anyways. Don't worry, another caution's coming in 2 laps. I'll see you soon.
See you soon. We'll be here.
All right, Alfin, love you. Bye. Anyways, all right, gotta go green. I have not even had enough beer yet. That's scary. All right, about to get the green flag here, lap number 38. Stephen Melnick on the inside, the Brazelton native. He's representing Georgia for us tonight, since I'm up in the broadcast booth now. Brandon Alfin second, and Melnick goes to the bottom. He's just going to let everybody go by. Nice move on his part. As Robbie Oddie going to take the lead here. Oddie, a pretty good open wheel driver. Everybody kind of getting their sorts about him. Nice crowd here in Japan, virtually. Craig Martin there in the 222s. Melnick in the Indiana Jones paint scheme, which, by the way, there's another one coming. Another Indiana Jones movie in the future. Coming out in June, apparently. Kyle Ethier making a pass for the 3rd position as he gets around Miles there. Again, this track, egg-shaped, flatter than Darlington, but the same shape pretty much. A very wide turn 1 and 2, very narrow 3 and 4. It's much easier sweeping corner here. You know, Ethier gets loose on entry there. going to complete the pass. Lap times around here about 36, 37 seconds. Carry speeds right here probably up to about 170, 180 mile an hour with these 950 horsepower cars. And 3 and 4 here, they really got to brake. All right. So Audi has pretty much been on the same tires for about 15 green flag laps or so. That's how he's been able to get this lead and has been able to hold the track position for the most part here. Doing a good job on Alfin, on Miles, Ethier Abel, Alex Bryson there in 6th, as I mentioned. Let's go back here. Eurykio Gold at last. And Ryan Steinhoff, Eric Tupper back here, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Brett Rolls back here also. Brett finished top 3 last week as we ride on board. Let's check out some of the speeds they run here. Down to about 120 miles an hour through the corners here. Very flat, very wide surface. Wow, I was wrong on the speeds. Almost 180. Oh, easy, Craig. 180 miles an hour down into turn 1. Should not have to slow as much here. Sweeping corner, back to the throttle. Want to paint that white line as much as you can. Back off turn 2 here. $181 miles an hour, and then pretty much Stoughton Park down to turn 3. Riccio going up the track. Abril making some moves here inside of his teammate Bryson there. All right, so I don't have any of the points like graphicked or anything. One thing I should share about Lewis, he does do all of his points and everything handwritten. So according to the Discord page, which is where he puts everything, Tim Abril leads the points by 4 over Ryan Whitaker. Aaron Beaver is 3rd. David Stringle and Ronald Piles is 34 points, so he's 15 back. Bryson, who is a 2-time champion now, Raposa, Craig Martin, Dalton Wilson, and Kyle Leafy are top 10 after last week's race at the Milwaukee Mile. Sounds like to me that Aaron Thomas is going to be doing a lot of racing this week. Here comes Tupper. Inside of the 74, Ryan Whitaker off the pace and damaged. He's up against the outside wall. We're putting that pressure on Steinhoff, who's having a good run there. 7th position for him. Al Ether doing a good job in that Dale Jr. Bud paint scheme. Looks like after some of the wrecking, finally getting ourselves into a rhythm here. Of course, I was the first caution technically tonight with the daggum telemetry not working for me for some reason. It was all kinds of sideways tonight. I do apologize for all the issues here. Oh, what? Landon, easy there, buddy. So Ryan Whitaker's on pit road. So it was announced that the TI All-Star Race presented by Jim Cook Chevrolet is going to be coming up at Darlington at the end of the season. Be like the 4th or 5th All-Star Race. And as soon as they said Darlington in this car, I said, sign me up. So yeah, League, you've been warned. The captain's showing up for a race this season. Hey, what's wrong with DoorDash, Case? Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Just saying. Teammates here for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. While up front, Robbie Oddie comes to pit road. Brandon Alfin takes the lead here as Oddie is in. Pit speed somewhere between 35 and 55 miles an hour. I honestly don't know that part either. I've run open wheel cars before. Hell, I've won an Indy 500 in iRacing. Looks like Audi took tires that time by you. Get 2 sets of or 3 sets of tires now in this league with pit stops. So Robbie pulls away. 14-second stop as he just goes a lap down right there. Well, see, when you guys started, that was there. When I first started, the only thing there was Carb Cup. Melnick trying to hold off Stringle there in the Little Caesars number 7. Alfin leads his teammate Abril there by 1.9 now. Bryson 2.2. Audi needs the field to cycle through here. So Ryan Whitaker's back on track. Hey, Ryan.
Hello, sir.
Hey, did that hurt?
No, but the next thing might.
Oh, geez. I was going to say, you got Rost.
Yeah, I felt like Mr. Downing was trying to impersonate Ross Chastain there.
Oh.
And, yeah.
Got... yeah, he did his best there. Took you and Dalton out. He went bowling.
That was a turkey right there.
All right, well, best of luck. I hate it for you, but you're running pretty good goodies dash times. So
We're trying to keep it together.
that's all you can do. Pretty much hold it wide open here. Till it
Yep.
blows. Tell Landon I said hi.
Will do.
All right, so Rhino Blaster's there. And, I don't think Ryan's happy with Clement here. Drama. Oh, and there's Robbie Oddie behind. Robbie's like, dude, let me get out of here, please. There's only one kind of medicine that fixes drama. Dramamine. Ryan about pulled a Danica. Oh, there's the leader. Good thing he got out of the way now. The Dale's Pools and Spa number 21 leading this race. Of course, Dale's Pools and Spa, the sponsor, is the father of Brandon Alphin there. They build pools, and of course, with it being the springtime and getting warmer pretty much everywhere, except for where they're getting severe thunderstorms at, which are in the Midwest. Hopefully, everybody's okay. I should do my own kind of weather thing on YouTube, shouldn't I? I've thought about it. I've seen a couple people doing it now where they cover like severe weather. And I've got some I don't have like full knowledge. I'm not a meteorologist or anything. But I do like weather, and I used to study weather like when I was younger. So I know like how stuff works. As Bryson going to come to pit road. Here come the leaders. The top 3 going to come in. Top 4, top 5, top 6, top 7. We got green flag pit stops, caution style here. With 20 laps to go, the window's open. Everybody should be able to make it here to the finish. Who has tires left? Everybody should. Oh, one car spun to the inside back there. I think it's Clement. Could be Dominique. I'm not sure. Some purple car. Barney the dinosaur. I don't know. Everybody leaves pit road. Keep it down under the white line here. Stringle, Durhold, Beaver coming to pit road here. I thought about going to meteorology school. But I just loved racing so much. But I think if I'd never made it in radio, I definitely would have looked at meteorologist. I mean, dumb me wants to go out and storm chase. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I should do that as a main job. I don't know. So the lead's going to cycle around to Robbie Oddie. Now, Robbie, I believe, still does have to make one pit stop here. Unless he can find a way to put 28 laps of fuel together here. I'm pretty sure he's trying to do whatever he can and hope for a caution right here. Oddie led the most laps at Milwaukee last week. If I was Lewis, I would probably split this in half. He pitted at 52, which is 28 to go, 14. So 5 laps, bring him back, top off the tank, and go. Oh, gee. Come on, kid. Let's turn it up. Bryson, 36.44, fastest lap there. Of course, I get my stream or get everything fixed up and rolling right, and everything goes smooth. I'm just very impressed with like the braking points these guys. I mean, everybody's just kind of sending it in there, and this car, you got to plant that nose. The best battle on the track right now, Brett and Kyle. 7th and 8th position here. Winner will get a free bowl of ice cream from their freezer. what's it banked? I think 12 degrees, if I remember correctly. So, of course, this track comes with a road course, if no one knew. The track actually, if you remember 2011, had the major earthquake in Japan. This track actually suffered damage, the oval did. And if you remember, that season, the Indy cars were supposed to run the oval. And it had to make a change of the schedule, and they decided to run the road course, which, by the way, is right. You can see the tunnel right here. It goes out into the infield here. And Scott Dixon won that race, believe it or not. Ryan Whitaker on pit road. But the start-finish line, everything is on the inside of the track. And then I think you do like the first 3 or 4 corners, and then you go outside the track to the back straightaway here, and there's more to the road course out there. And then you come back into the oval part and do the rest of the road course. Actually, it's a pretty fun one. And you can actually go back and look at some of the other series that we've broadcasted here on the Captain Esports Network. And one in particular that has run the truck series at that track a couple times. All right, so Audi 6.3 right now over Brandon Alphin, Tim Abril, Alex Bryson, Stephen Miles, all 5 of the TI guys up there in the top 5. This is the reason why I stepped away, because I'd probably be running 20th and wrecked. So they decided to throw me up in the press box. Thanks, clowns. All right, so next week, if work lets me, I'll be home on time for the 4th race. Last week I had to do DG at work, so I didn't get home till like 9:30. But FedEx management willing, next week we'll be at Richmond. Be the 3rd of the 3 flat tracks in a row, and then before we go to Dover, Watkins Glen, Pocono, and Charlotte to finish out the season. Richmond in these cars, oh. Almost driving like a dirt track. So Robbie Otti's on pit road at 14 to go. It's like Lewis is listening to the stream, probably. Otti's going to fall all the way to 18th, and it looks like 4 tires for him. So he's going to have the 4 fuel goods. Problem is he's going to have to come back with, find a way to make up a lap if he wants to win this race in 12 laps. Now, the ideal thing here is he gets ahead of Alphin and then gets a caution. If he gets that, with the way this race is set up tire-wise, he might be in the catbird seat here. But tell you what, Tim Abril is all over the back of Alphin here for the lead. The native of Paw Paw, West Virginia. That is a town. Well, that's back end got to, oh, and here we go. Not to turn the attention from the leaders, but look on the top side here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ryan, behave. Or just wreck yourself, I guess, Ryan. So the battle settled down for second. Or not for second, but for 6th and 7th. Got 10th and 11th battling right now. 17th back there is Fight. Alphin 37-32 that time by, make that a 22, and enable a 31. No, Ryan almost pulled a Danica. Oh, caution is out. And it's for Dominic Russo, who's going around on the back straightaway here, the Acid Walls driver, who's still having issues. Yeah, this is going to create some drama. Let's see what happens to Dominic. He gets on the apron and, well, spins her around. All right, so let's see what that does with the leaders here. See if anybody comes to pit road. If not, then this puts Rabiati, who's going to probably stay out here. He might be in the catbird seat here. If he didn't wear those tires out too much, everybody's pitting. Adi's going to stay out. Race off pit road, Tim Averill. A 10-7, I think that's a two-tire stop potentially. And we do have a couple guys who have stayed out here. All right. He's not getting away with this, by the way. I hope he realizes this and what I'm talking about.
But at the same time.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
How you doing?
So, Steven.
Yes.
You know, 2 years ago, my doctor told me I was going deaf. I haven't heard from him since.
How's the race looking for you up there?
Well, it looks like you guys are about to be beaten by a beaver.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean, anything can happen right now. We just got to be careful coming through this field.
Well, you know, I've often heard that icy is the easiest word to spell.
It's too right here.
Yeah. Looking at it now, I see why.
Oh, man. You need to start a book.
Why? It's already done for me on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Gotta love it. All right, so I've seen this book before with this team before. Tim, I think this is a good opportunity for you to remind them of Bristol.
Oh, man.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave from here. So, y'all have a good one.
You too.
Let's go interrupt this channel down here. Hey, guys. All of you are on the air now.
What's up,
man?
I was going to say, everybody's just going to be quiet now. Hey, Rick,
Wait,
Rick, forgive me for calling you Colonel Mustard in that 34 car, by the way.
Oh, no problem there, Steve. Chris.
That's okay. I've been called worse.
Me too. Don't feel bad. No offense.
None taken here. None taken here. But, nope, you guys are doing solid, so keep it up. And I think you're getting one to go this time by, so don't wreck each other. Yes, that's all you can do. Have fun.
All right, get ready for demo derby.
To the front.
What would a Japanese demo derby be called?
Oh,
Highway driving.
Oh, jeez.
Really big bang.
I'm gonna walk away now. Have fun.
that's called 85 in Georgia every day. You know that.
I heard that. No, 85 or 985. You pick the roads.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what a Japanese demolition derby looks like.
After it rains too, by the way. It's making it worse. Nice. Have fun. Oh, do I know that one well? Him and I, that was Melnick that made the comment about the 85 joke. He and I live literally 30 minutes apart. So, all right, so Rabiotti leads. He and Aaron Beaver. I thought of the jokes you could say with what I said in the other team channel. Those guys did not take tires here. They didn't pit. Audi has 7-lap newer tires than Beaver does, who will be the leader. Then you've got everybody else either has tires or 2 tires or tried fuel only. Steinhoff, I think Ethier fuel only. So, place your bets. Good luck. This is the reminder to everybody who watches later. If you spin the tires, you're going to the right. I think everybody did okay. A lot better than the start. We're already 3 wide down to turn 1. Audi with the better angle. Brandon Alfin is all the way up in Suzuka, trying to get that lane to work. The 74 Steinhoff down there at the bottom. So is Alex Bryson. Not a good restart for Brandon. Up, caution's back out. And Eurykio's spinning over here in the infield. Up, another car going spinning into the corner. Ronald Piles is, I think he's going to the bathroom. At least he did in the trees. Anyways, caution out again. Oh, Landon Earl. Oh, no. Was involved. Let's see where this starts. Something tells me they all have something to do with this here. Oh! Oh! Landon Earl, you've been chastained. I mean, that was like the perfect dominoes right there. The game. I mean, he spins. The guy spins all the way from the bottom, goes up and clips Landon in the left rear. Landon spins all the way from the top down to the bottom, gets the guy in the right rear. I mean, this is perfect right here. Watch this. Dink. Dink. All Nick had to do was spin back up the track and get somebody. All right, so we're gonna hit our limit of laps here. So we've got, all right, we got extra laps over at All American. We've got Sim 500 overtime. You know what? The hell with it. I'm gonna do it because I can. Welcome to the TI Crap Show, which is their version of overtime. I would say the other word, but yeah, I want to keep it kind of clean. So they'll get 3 attempts, or at least, well, I don't know how many attempts Lewis put in here, but they'll get multiple attempts at this crap show. And if they get to the white flag, they'll end the race under green. If not, then, well, we'll have more of a crap show. It all makes sense now. I think this is a good opportunity for me to pull Rabiotti's crew chief / owner of the league. Let's bring him back up here in the broadcast booth. Give him a break here from Robbie for a second. Lewis, I think we've come up with a name for overtime for this league.
What's that?
The TI Crap Show.
That's what it is turning into. This is,
I mean, I could use the other word, but
I mean, you could. It's your broadcast.
It is, but yeah, I want to be somewhat respectful to people.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is nerve-wracking, Scala. This is nerve-wracking. We got the strategy right. We got a little lucky, and now we just got to hold off Timmy for this next restart.
It's going to be easier said than done.
Yeah.
As I've reminded the field before, and I'll say it again, if they spin the tires, the car's going to the right.
Yeah, that's what we are afraid of. How did you like our Scala strategy we pulled?
Well, I thought you were listening to my stream because that's exactly what I said to do.
Nope, that was just in my head from the beginning of the race, but
Yeah.
I knew it would be something that you would pull off. And
Now, see, it wouldn't be called a Scala strategy because I wouldn't have made it this far in the race.
well, with the luck that you have, you wouldn't have got that caution that we needed. If we didn't get that caution, we wouldn't be right here.
Actually, I wouldn't have probably made the race. But anyways, that's another story. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, love you, mean it.
Love you, mean it too.
All right, so Chris Lewis is no Gunther Steiner. All right, our first attempt at the crap show. Obviously, Audi with a little bit older tires. Tim Abril has been pretty fast on a long run, but of course, here we got a short run. Aaron Beaver was able to hold on there, run that bottom lane. Alphin kind of got himself too far up the track, and it cost him. By the way, it's the last broadcast I get to do for, well, like league broadcast I get to do till Monday next week with Easter weekend. So happy Easter, everyone. Going to a cousin-in-law's house, and I found out recently that the cousin-in-law, the son in the family, actually iRaces himself. So I might have to show him some things, teach him how to win. He's probably got more wins than me already on iRacing. That's another story. All right, coming to the green. The TI Crap Show, first attempt. Up, up, up. They're trying to spin the tires here. Alphin's heading for the... Oh, one car did back there. Somebody just completely annihilated the wall back there. I think it was Dominic. It is. Audi gets the lead. Oh, one car spinning. Oh, Brandon Alphin hard into the wall with Tupper. That's going to bring the caution back out. Crap show number 2. Huh. Crap show deuce. Alphin, who's led a lot of laps tonight. Let's see what happens to Tupper. Oh! Kyle Ethier gets into it. They just... Wow. Eric Tupper. You've been chastained. Looks like Kyle got a little loose there. Hey, there's the road course, by the way, right there. That's the front stretch of the road course. Somebody got me on a scenic view here. typing in something. That's why you're seeing me do this. There'll be a second attempt at a the crap show. Hey, Scarlight's still on, so haven't got one to green yet. I'm looking for some more gifts, but haven't been able to find anything. Anyway, should get one to go this time by. Again, next week it's Richmond. Hopefully everything works out and I'll be back live again like I am tonight. But first we got to get through this crap show. Second attempt. Adi did a good job getting a restart there, which, by the way, in this league, as soon as the pace car pulls off, you're able to go. So what Robbie needs to do now is keep himself unpredictable. All right, here we go. Green flag. Can Adi hold off April? Good start. He's already pulled a 10th on April into turn 1. Bryson trying to get a Beaver. They get sideways and save it. Oh, and caution comes out. Did they throw a caution for that? Oh, the crap show continues. What in the world? And Melnick's on the... I mean, nobody spun around here, so I don't know what the deal is. And Craig Martin's a little sideways. And one gets a little... I got nothing. Who threw the yellow? Ross? All right, well. They've left me no choice.
Going into an office, working 50 hours a week, having that structure. I knew that I wanted more. My name is Charlotte Reese, and I am the owner of...
Who cares? We'll just do some... Let's watch this guy storm chase for a little bit. This is the guy we were watching last week. He's over in Brooklyn, Iowa right now, apparently. I'm signed out of YouTube. What the fuck you mean I'm signed out? Oh, he is. Never mind.
No. God, we drove a lot farther than I thought. Man, what a weird day.
Why is there an echo? Oh, severe thunderstorm warning, apparently. Look at that. That's a pretty nasty looking cell over in the left side of the screen. Wonder if that's where he's going. That blue dot's where he is. He's out near somewhere. Somewhere between a rock and a hard place. I don't know where Brooklyn, Iowa is. There's only one Brooklyn I know, and that's New York. That right there has a lot of wind in it. That redness in the top left, when it's bowed like that, that's the wind pushing that thing forward. Think of like the wind putting pressure on something. Yeah, that's what that is.
You need to stop for gas, or are you complete?
Oh no, I'm full. Why? What's up?
Are you gonna stop and get anything to eat, or no? I'm just wondering because I'm gonna stop.
Oh yeah, I forgot Brooklyn, Michigan. Good call, Case. Duh.
I'm not hungry, but I'll stop with you. I might as well stop and grab something to drink or something.
Can I full screen this? Did it work?
Probably the quick trip. It's probably the only thing close enough, or closest to.
Of course you gotta go to a quick trip. That's good eating right there, boys.
Copy that. I'll just let me know which exit.
Are we going green yet?
It's the same one where that pilot was. I think it's the one up here.
Ooh, Marshalltown. Actually, you got some friends of mine whose parents live there. That's ugly.
No, I'm
There's
just.
pink in there.
What a weird day.
This guy, when the storms hit Mississippi, this is the guy we were watching, me and Telder. And I mean, he literally pulled into the storm, and we were just like blown away. Stuff we were hearing.
No, I need to hear from you guys, though. I need you guys, if you've got opinions, even if you think I suck. Actually, no. If you think I suck, just go away. But if you think I suck and you have good constructive criticism, I'm willing to hear.
All right, we're going green, I guess.
Send me an email and say that I suck.
So yeah, you can check out that guy's name is Vince.
If you guys have ideas,
W-A-E-L-T-I,
if you guys have ideas on improvements
something
to
like
this
that.
live stream, I want to know about them because I want to keep this growing. A
Still
lot
hearing
of people
it.
want
The
the
hell?
rear camera. We've got it, but it sucks. It just doesn't stay connected. The switch that I have doesn't work. I need something called an ATEM Mini. Black Magic makes it. It's an HDMI switcher. It'll do picture-in-picture. It'll take all these, and it basically gives my encoder a feed that it can actually use instead of these garbage.
Now he's streaming on my stream, and I can't hear him.
Black Magic
Or I can't find him.
Pro, and I'll mount it right here in the center console. We'll use that switch. I have to order that. It's $300. It's totally worth it.
All right, pace car's in. I guess we're gonna listen to a storm chaser when we go green here. Here we go, green flag. I don't know if you can hear him, but I can hear him.
So that'll take care of.
Oh, they're wrecking again. Somebody else back there in the wall.
We got that.
Andy's gonna try it again here. Down to turn one.
What else do you guys want to see? I'm not going to see it in the chat.
Down the back straightaway, everything good. Just got to get back to the white flag. Steinhoff up to third, rolls up to fourth.
Continue to make this a good product for you folks. I really enjoy doing this.
Abel with a good run through 3 and 4. Can they get to the white?
Now we get 1,000. I want to keep it that way. I want to keep you folks engaged.
White flag brought to you by whatever bank you represent.
Nobody has sent an email yet. Still waiting on that email.
That'll fix it. Just delete the damn scene or the source off of OBS. Rabiotti, 0.3 of a second right now on Tim Abril. It's only going to take Adi a couple of weeks what it took like 4 seasons for me to do. Off turn 4. He's going to get his first career TI win. In the 44, Twin Ring Motegi, Konnichiwa, Adi in victory lane. Abril finishes second. Adi ran the fastest lap of the race on that lap. Good to see the Scala strategy working for others. I love it. Makes me feel good. Does he know how to do a burnout in a stock car? Or is he not going to do a burnout? Or is he trying to do a burnout? He did not do a burnout. Alrighty then. So we'll go from there, I guess. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Hey, the All-American logo. Let's just put the results up this way, I guess, then. If it's going to work. Hey, there we go. Ani wins it by 0.3 of a second. Tim Abril second. Ryan Steinhoff gets himself a top 3. Nice job. Miles fourth. Kyle Ethier fifth. Craig Martin gets himself a 6. Nick Uricchio, who was involved in like 4 cautions, he's 7th. Brett Rolls finishes 8th. Stephen Melnick, representing Georgia, good job, finishes 9th. Landon Dorhold 10th. Aaron Beaver 11th. Alex Bryson 12th. Eric Tupper 13th. Ronald Piles finishes 14th. Dalton Wilson, Zach Mertes, David Feit, and Dominic Russo finished 17th and 18th. 19th goes to Dallas Childers. Rick Ward 20th. David Stringle 21st. Ryan Whitaker 22nd. Clement Downing down in time. Listen to me. Clement Downing 23rd. Brandon Alphin 24th. Eli Raposa. Taylor James. Chris Lewis didn't race and still doesn't know how to enter as a spectator, even though I've showed him 4 times at least. So yeah. Let's talk to some drivers. Take a breath. They do have a boxing ring in this channel, by the way. Let's see if it's that. Nobody's in it. Of course not. Talk to our top 3 drivers. There's Ryan down here in the Socrates Motorsports channel. Let's bring him up after his fantastic finish. Eric, man, let me make sure. Ryan, I'm sorry. Why I just called you Eric, I don't know. You can call me whatever the hell you want for the next 10 minutes. But anyways, great job tonight, man. Congratulations on the top 3. I saw you pulled the strategy there of maybe not having tires or whatnot, but you got the track position. Talk about how those restarts helped you out a little bit to a 3rd place finish.
Yeah, I accidentally took tires. I just forgot to uncheck them coming into that one of those cautions there, and I feel like I kind of screwed myself by not having the freshes on the end. And with those continuous cautions going on, it really helped me because, you know, I was able to kind of save those tires, even though they were maybe about 10 laps old. And it was a struggle. I was definitely worried. And, you know, Was trying to work with Aaron there for a while, our teammate, and unfortunately got in that little incident. But yeah, no, it was a pretty strong finish. The guys around raced pretty clean, and it was a lot of fun.
No, it definitely was some fun racing, especially in that middle part there. You were able to get that green flag run, get some pit stops in. Talk about the track itself. Obviously, a combo we don't normally see in a very tricky surface with the looseness. How was the car on there for you?
The car was pretty loose, which is a pretty big change for me. It's my first actual full race in the Gen 4. I missed last week due to work, and so this was my first attempt at the Gen 4 car, and it was a lot of fun. Definitely tricky to handle on those restarts with a lot of wheel spin, but just a fun car overall. I love this track.
Well, great job, man, especially for the first time showing up here and getting a top 3 with not to mention this track with those with the Gen 4 car. So nice job on that. Congratulations. Shout outs to whoever you would like.
Shout out to my stream viewers, the family, all that kind of stuff, mother, everyone, friends. You for doing the broadcast and the league for hosting it. It's been a good few weeks.
Go ahead and stream promote.
It's just my name, Ryan Steinhoff. RyanSteinhoff. Just on YouTube. Come subscribe.
I will put the name up on the screen since you probably confused half the viewers
Yep.
with that spelling. So there you go, Ryan Steinhoff. And go follow him on, where'd you say, Twitch?
YouTube.
YouTube. Hey, he's on the tube just like I am. Go give him a follow. Go check him out. I might troll him one night. You never know.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. Hey, great job tonight, in all seriousness.
Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Ryan Steinhoff in the 74 car, finishing in the top 3. So Crates Motorsports, move him down there. Our second place finisher tonight. Hang on one second. Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what's up?
Isn't it your bedtime?
You really pulled me in here just for this shit.
Pretty much. All right, good night.
Great.
Love you, mean it. All right, so second place finisher, Tim Abril. Unfortunately, Tim, I know you're probably a little disappointed there, bud. I know long run wise, I think you had the car to beat, as we saw you just kind of hawk down Brandon there a couple times mid race, but disappointed, happy with second. How we feeling?
Horrible with second. I mean, this is 3 in a row, and it's unacceptable.
Well, yeah, that's fair. But I think at the same time, it shows that, hey, there's a reason why you're the points leader and obviously being the most consistent right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a positive to something.
Absolutely, man. Well, talk about the racing. I know the cautions, obviously the green-white checkers and stuff like that had to be obviously frustrated and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Long run wise, I think we were the car to beat. I mean, my whole team was pretty solid, but you said I was able to run down my guys just a little bit there. But I mean, when we pit stops, I slid past my box a time or two just to tick too far. I had to bag it on up, so that's why I come out like 5th or 6th after I was in the lead, and then had to fight a way back up through there. And then there at the if it stays green, me and Alphin are gone. But obviously it didn't. So Pitt decided to take 2 there at the end. That way I could get ahead of Alphin, and about 2 people I think stayed out. Beaver and Audi went around Beaver before we even hit 1. But then after that it was just a wreck fest.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that hurts you guys because it let Audi's tires kind of cool back down, and then of course I mean, you can believe it's on here or not, but the recycle of the tires every caution. So, well, congratulations on the P2. I know you're frustrated, but send some shots whoever you like to, bud.
Yeah, just want to give a shout out to old Dale Pools out of Mount Washington, Kentucky. Appreciate them for sponsoring us for this season. PA3 Designs for creating all the paints for us, and TI Racing for the opportunity to run. I want to thank you for doing these broadcasts. Like I said, you're the best in the business. Really hate you were stuck at work last week. It's all good. Give a shout out to all the family and friends watching, all the people from Rubbermaid, military, etc.
You could have just said the whole city of Pawpaw.
Yeah, whole city, Pawpaw, wop wop. Town so nice they named it twice.
Love it. Great job, man. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you.
All right, you too, buddy. Tim Abril, obviously, hey, I'd be totally, in his shoes too right now. If I finished second 3 times in a row in 3 races, man. He's got his Casey Kane streak going on right now, or Chase Elliott, whoever you want to say. But all right, let's bring in this young kid. He's a pretty sporty one, and he's done a great job tonight. If only I don't know, Chris maybe gave me the advice he gave him for all of 3 races. Rob, you've already tied me in wins, so congratulations there.
Thanks, buddy. I'm thrilled.
You sound thrilled. You sound happier than Ben Stein right now.
Yeah, it was a good race. Pretty exciting, and I'm pretty happy I got the win for TI Racing.
Do you know who Ben Stein is?
No.
I didn't think so. He is he's the guy with the very voice like this and talks about for dry red eyes, use clear eyes. He's also the guy that does Bueller. Never mind. Anyways, great job. Talk about the strategy that Chris pulled. He pulled a me. He pulled a me, but it worked for you apparently. So I'm a little jealous of that, to be honest. But I'm still happy for you, man. Talk about that strategy and the thoughts behind it.
Yeah. So everyone couldn't make it on fuel, so we just stayed out. We had a lot of damage, so I was pretty fast without the damage, but even with the damage, I think I was probably the fastest car with clean air. But once we got behind a car, we just plowed. So, we stayed out, and there wasn't a caution at the end. I'm pretty sure nobody else could have made it on fuel. But yeah, it was just, we wanted the clean air with all the damage we had, and it worked out.
It did work out. What happened on the start there? Because apparently somebody forgot to remind you that the car turns right if you spin the tires.
Well, yeah, I'm coming off of turn 4, and I'm asking Chris Lewis, I can go on green, right? Like, I don't have to wait for this guy to go. And then we're, arguing, and then...
That's a surprise.
Next thing I know, I'm in the wall, and I'm still arguing with Chris. But yeah, it's fine, Made the race more fun, so...
Well, great
job. Scala, tell Robbie what you said about the strategy, what you told me whenever you brought me in.
What did I say?
That you were calling for that on the broadcast.
Oh, yeah, I called for it on the broadcast. I'm like, he's pitted at 28 to go. He probably should pit at 14 to go. Just split this in half and hope for the best.
It worked.
It worked. Which is, yeah, anyways. Great job. Send shout-outs, FUs, whoever, whatever you want to do to whoever you want.
Yeah, just got to thank Chris Lewis, TI Racing, and myself. It was a great team effort, me and Chris. Don't really know where the teammates were, but I'm happy we won.
I'm going to pick on you again,
Okay.
You're the first person that's ever thanked himself.
Man, you gotta be thankful for things that you're thankful for.
I'll give you that part. Well, hey, congratulations. You've tied Chris Lewis in wins, too, in this league. And that's something to celebrate. And hopefully next week you'll break that record and you can move on and go tie some other people. But, man, nice job in all seriousness. A victory at Twin Ring Motegi for you. You are the fastest guy in Japan.
I love the Japanese.
A lot of people do. They're good people. Good job.
Thanks.
He is the first person I've ever heard in the multiple years of broadcasting that thanked himself. That's a new one. Maybe I should start thanking myself. All right, so that's it from Motegi. That's it from Japan. We're going to come back to America on Monday night next week. We'll be at the Iowa Speedway for Sim 500. These guys are at Richmond Tuesday night. Should be some fun. I'm going to be entertained by what these people talk about here in the next week or so. I don't see too many people complaining in chat, so we'll go from there. But hey, in all seriousness, let me take the fun hat off for a second here. Thank you to all the viewers for watching. Appreciate Chris for allowing me to come out here and broadcast. It was actually my choice to jump out of the car. It's my way of taking a break. I have not run a single iRace now in 2 weeks almost, and I'm okay with that. Just kind of relaxing myself. But as I told the league, and they've been warned, I'm coming for the All-Star race. So you've been warned 6 weeks in advance. So just going to put that out there now. All right. We'll see you next. We'll see you Monday night. Next time we'll be on the air for an actual race stream. for league. But congratulations, Rabiati, winner here at the Twin Ring Motegi Oval. His first career win in the series, and I'm pretty sure, trust me when I tell you this, it'll be his first of many. I can promise you that. So let's go on and enjoy the rest of our Tuesday night. And always remember, this isn't just a game. It's iRacing. See ya!